Good morning, Rivalry Week. It's Josh George here. College football. We're starting with the Thanksgiving Day game here, the Egg Bowl of Ole Miss and Mississippi State here. Look, Ole Miss leads the series 63-46, and this game is going to be a real shootout in my opinion. I think it's going to come down to Corral and Will Rogers slinging the ball around, Mike Leach and Lane Kiffin's offense. But Ole Miss just has an edge in the series, and Ole Miss just seems to be the better football team. In a fun offensive shootout, lots and lots of scoring, staying up all night after eating the turkey. Ole Miss 60-57. Now, the War for I-4. This is a new rivalry game that's really getting a lot of headway. Really, actually, a fun watch. South Florida and Central Florida rivalry game is tied 6-6. Each team has a 4-game win streak in the rivalry. This is the make or break game. Gus Malzahn may be the difference maker in this one. It's just, I think it comes down to his offense having to be good enough to get more points. So I've got Central Florida 31, South Florida 17. North Carolina State in the rivalry game for Carolina. Very interesting game. Here the FPI gives North Carolina State a 68% chance to win this football game, even though North Carolina leads the series 68-36 here. Look, it's going to be a very competitive game, but Sam Howell, 8 interceptions on the season. He throws one at the wrong time. In this one, North Carolina State wins the rivalry game at home. The Apple Cup, Washington and Washington State here. This one is in Seattle. Washington State gets to host this one, and it's really a fun rivalry game. It's really going to come down to can this number one defense efficiency in the Pac-12 in Washington, can they cover Washington State's Calvin Jackson Jr. here? Now Washington leads the series 74-32, and I think they come up with a squeaker. I think they can score 30, and I think they have just enough defense to hold Washington State under 30. The Iron Bowl, Alabama and Auburn. This one's always a classic, it seems like. You'll know who wins the football game after the first Alabama field goal or Alabama punt. I can tell you that much, because it's the Iron Bowl. Alabama leads the series 47-37 here, and really it really is going to come down to Finley not being ready for the big game, Auburn not being ready with a first-year head coach. They get a close one. Alabama's gets enough to get it done, 29-28 in a squeaker. It's an Iron Bowl. The Civil War comes back again. Oregon State here. Well, Oregon State is on fire right now. I mean, Oregon is just, they got a lot still to play for, you feel like. The Pac-12 championship, they got to recover and things like that after that embarrassment. Who knows how much they will fall in this one. They lead the series. Oregon leads the series 66-48 here. And it's just going to come down to can Travis Dye and Aiden Henderson and some of these guys end up recovering. I think Travis Dye gets a lot of yards on the ground. I think they run the ball, and Oregon wins 41-10. Penn State and Michigan State, the team that was exposed by Ohio State and Penn State. This is a coaching matchup between James Franklin and Mel Tucker. It really comes down to that. And James Franklin, he needs to win, needs to be the ranked team. You know, he's really struggled with that this year. Mel Tucker, after getting blown out See, it comes down to I trust James Franklin just a little bit more in that situation than I do Mel Tucker. I've got Penn State 28-24. Virginia and Virginia Tech for the Commonwealth Cup. It is the big rivalry game here in Virginia. Virginia Tech Hokies as they lead the series as well here. And look, it really comes down to Fluente and his defense. I think he's going to bring the lunch pail again and the lunch pail defense to get it done. And they lead the series 59-38. Georgia and Georgia Tech. Clean, old-fashioned hate. Really, they should call it clean, old-fashioned Southern hate. Because there's nothing like it. And I'm telling you, man, it's going to be nasty. Georgia can't look ahead to the SEC title game, even though they've been guaranteed a spot for a while. I just not sure that Georgia Tech's offense is going to be challenging enough. And when you're averaging 30 points a game and you're number one in total defense in the nation, you're going to win most every game. And that's what Georgia's done here, you see. And that's why they're favored by so much in this one. And they lead the series 68-41. The Dogs 30-14. Florida and Florida State. I've got the Gators winning 21-17 in the Sunshine Showdown. Look, both teams are 5-6, so they're playing for a bowl game. Big game. If you're a football fan, you want to watch this. It's bloody, it's ugly, and all three Florida schools are down right now. And this is for a bowl eligibility here. This is going to be a nasty college football game. It's probably going to be a classic that we turn back to, and somebody's going to rise from the ashes, and heck, a coach may get fired over this. I mean, man. Now, at the end of the day, and 247 has Florida winning. They said that they're the more talented team and things like that. That's really why I've got Florida. And the Gators lead the series 36-26. Ohio State, Michigan, the game. Can Harbaugh win the game? That is the question. This is just... Now, Michigan leads the series 58-51. And Ohio State is on their longest win streak in the series at current. So, yep, Ohio State has dominated Harbaugh as of late. And it's going to be a top-notch matchup. I just don't think Harbaugh and his defense can cover C.J. Stroud. I think too much offense, and Ohio State wins 38-23. Game of the week. Really, it could have been either one of those games. But Bedlam. The Bedlam matchup here. OU and OSU. Now, I have heard it said that OSU is the more complete team. The College Football Committee ranks OSU higher. Now, it's time to dive into some facts. Mike Gundy has beaten OU 2 times. He's 2-17 in the series. OU leads the series 90-18. OU has a winning percentage, total winning percentage, not just in the rivalry, but in general. They're 72% basically in their history. OSU's winning percentage in general, 52%. So there's some facts for you, just in general. Now, this is Bedlam. OSU doesn't win this game, ever. 90-18. The only team that has more wins in a game over an opponent, well, it's tied, actually, and it's Nebraska over Kansas. And if OU wins this game, they will have the most wins over a single opponent. I've got the Sooners, and it's the safe pick. This is Josh George, college football.